Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World. And yes, it is a sad day, guys. Unfortunately, Monks, you know what? I'm not gonna say Monks failed us because she's too cute. It's sad, guys. It's sad. For those of you who don't know, if you didn't see my video from last night where I talked about the when we first got Monks, we tested her out initially. Unfortunately, she's great. She's great. She's awesome. But the one thing that we really hoping to see from her was her bananas being able to stun or knock down a rampaging smasher, and unfortunately that did not happen. Now I understand why. They didn't do it. Like I said, someone actually commented. I said if it could have done that, it would have been too OP. And yeah, if she would have been able to stop a rampaging smasher, she would have been too OP. Regardless of that, she's okay. She's actually okay. Do I think that she is worth using all the time? That's kind of up to debate, because those banana peels do stun, and actually they do do a little bit of damage. Yes, I know that sounds kind of interesting, because it should just damage. And it should just stun and knock down, but they actually do damage when an enemy walks over them. It's actually very interesting. So sorry, when you have her as her main commander, they do dealing 12 base damage. So is it worth using her? Well, in this video we're going to talk about it. We're going to go through all the different setups I've been thinking and using and trying out, and I gotta tell you guys, her stun is not bad. Now, if you're using her as a base commander, if you're using her as your main commander, this is the setup that I've been using right now. And actually, I've been using Soaring Mantis instead of anything else, because what I've been doing is I've been doing solo encampments. And this setup is actually very good for solo encampments. But if you're going to be using any kind of kunai setup, you're going to have to focus on two things. You're going to have to focus on refreshing or reducing the amount of time before the kunai barrage can be used again. And you're going to need a lot of energy. And for that, I will recommend that you use two very important heroes, which are going to be Hero, Overtaker Hero, because his perk is Kunai Storm eliminations decrease Kunai Storm cooldown by 2 seconds if you use him as a standard perk, and it normally takes about 15 seconds, so you need what, like 7 or 8 kills. Or if you use him as a commander perk, which is what I've been doing. I love his helmet, man. I love his helmet. That's such a cool helmet. I need a helmet like that. If you use him as your commander, you will be able to get, for every single kunai elimination, you will get a 4.5 second cooldown, which means all you really need is 3 kills, and you'll be able to use it over and over and over again. But of course, you're gonna need some energy, right? And for that energy, you're gonna need Fuel for the Fallen. Fallen Love Ranger Jonesy. He gives you Fuel for the Fallen. The eliminations restore 6 energy over 3 seconds. Duration refreshes with additional eliminations. Now, yes, you could use this in several different combinations. Just so we don't have to waste too much time, I've been using Overtaker Hero as my main commander. Now, but first of all, let's talk about using her. So this would be the setup that I would recommend to use if you're going to use her as your main commander. I've been using Soaring Mantis, as I said. Of course, I throw Survivalist in there. He's a must. You know that. Fuel for the Fallen for the energy, Overtaker Hero, and then it gets a little interesting, because with her, we're focusing purely on the Kunai Barrage, right? Is it Kunai Barrage or Kunai Storm? Kunai Storm. So we're going to be using Extermination from Dashing Hare Ken. Extermination, Kunai Storm drops Egg Bombs, which deal 37 base damage each. Now, we're going to talk about something else that we can do here. And of course, we'll be using Razor, our Battle Breakers hero. So cute. I gotta say, this is one of the best made models in the game. It's incredible. Wonderful. Crystal daggers. Kunai Storm unleashes 12 crystal daggers, which see targets and deal 32 base damage. Now, if you use her as your main, you're going to get unleashes 12 crystal daggers, which see targets and deal 96 base damage. Now, the base damage here doesn't really change. It's triple the base damage. It is, but I gotta say, unless you really love using her and you want to use her as your main commander for the damage, it's not bad. She's not bad, but I will use her more as a support than anything else. Now, this is the thing. For this setup, I gotta say I'm loving it. I'm loving the setup. I think it's amazing. I think it's wonderful. With Dashing Hare Ken, he's got a great amount of damage. It's really wonderful. And Ken is very much a damage ability. So he's got Kunai Storm, Throwing Stars, and Dragon Slash. So it's really good. But we'll talk about that again in a second. Let's finish talking about monks. Now, why am I not going to use monks as my main commander? Well, the basic reality of it is that even though she throws 15 banana peels, which deal 12 base damage each, it's just not enough. It's not enough. If that base damage was like 22 in the standard perk and something like anything over 50 in the commander perk, yes, I would be using her as my commander. She looks awesome. She's so cool. I love her so very much. But like I said, unfortunately, I just don't see me using her as a commander. If she were able to stun a rampaging smasher, yes, 100 million times yes. So I'm sorry, monks. We won't be using you as a main commander, but we may use you as a support. May is the key word here. Now let me show you guys what else I've been doing. I will recommend for this kind of setup, I will recommend two other setups. And the first setup I'm going to recommend you guys is going to be Dashing Hare Ken. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But Dashing Hare Ken has a couple of very, very interesting things here, and we're not going to put a support in yet. So Dashing Hare Ken, when you use him as a commander, will have Extermination plus 111 base damage. 111 base damage, guys. This is huge. And the greatest thing about him, like I said, Dashing Hare Ken is going to be your best bet for pure onslaught damage. He's going to have Kunai Storm, Throwing Stars, and Dragon Slash. Triple attack right there. He is going to be your best bet if you know how to attack, if you know how to fight. I would highly recommend using him here. Now over here, you could do two things. You could go ahead and you could throw in monks in here if you really, really want. And again, this is going to be more of an ability base damage. I don't really see myself using, I of course will use my mythic sword or my Masamune, but here, if you wanted to get more damage in that sense, if you want to do more sword damage, well then I would recommend probably going with a legendary blade or an assassination and changing Soaring Mantis to Endless Shadow. Okay, changing it to Endless Shadow will give you almost a 20-second endless shadow stance, and you're going to get a lot more damage. So I would go here in this support slot. I would put, if you're going to be using swords, I would go ahead and put probably one of those two. Like I said, I'd probably go with the legendary blade because you're going to be in shadow stance for a long time, or you can do assassination. The other thing you can do with him is, because he does have Dragon Slash, is I would go for Tail of the Dragon. Now I've been doing this kind of on and off to see how it works. Tail of the Dragon will leave that energized trail. So for example, I've been doing lots of encampments. What do? I go up to an encampment, I wait for them to spawn. Well, I take out the first three with my sword, wait for them to spawn, and I just start doing Kunai Storms. Kunai Storm, hopefully take out like 7. I can do another one. Repeat. If I don't take out enough, I just use my Throwing Stars to try and take out a few more. And if I see a blaster or a red eyes, which they're not red eyes anymore, but if I see a blaster, I just use my Dragon Slash to get to them. And because of that, along the way, using Tail of the Dragon does leave a lot of damage in my wake. The other thing I've been using Wings of the Dragon. Increasing the Dragon Slash to 3 tiles is amazing. It gets you far away from all the damage that's happening or all the other enemies. And like I said, if you have a Lobber, if you have a Flinger, if you have a Red Eyes who is a little far away, using Wings of the Dragon will get you right to them. But of course, you could use monks too if you want, if you just want to focus on doing the if you just want to you focus on doing kunai barrage. Out of all these here, because of the type of damage he is, I would recommend going with Wings of the Dragon. Going with Wings of the Dragon will get you to the enemy much faster if you're going to be using the Endless Shadow. Because if you use the triple jump, if you use the Mantis Leap, is it called Soaring Mantis? It's called Soaring Mantis, right? Yeah, Soaring Mantis. If you use Soaring Mantis, the triple jump will get you to pretty much any enemy, so you kind of don't have to use that, so then you could go with some other damage. But I do like using Winds of the Dragon with Endless Shadow. This setup right here is a lot of fun. It's really, really good. Now, what setup have I been using the most? I've been using the most this setup right here. So who I've been using is Overtaker Hero. Because like I said, all I gotta do is 3. That's all I gotta do. I just gotta do 3 damages or 3 kills to be able to get him. And with Overtaker Hero, because I've been using it more as a let's get put that in here, Ken in here. Because I've been using it more for the Kunai Storm, I have been using monks, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, like I said, I kind of think that the bananas do a little bit of damage. It kind of feels like that, but then again, using these 3 right here, it's like it just decimates everything. Now I will say this though, this setup is very, very cool for soloing encampments, and that's what I've been doing. If you go in with other people, if they take out your enemies, then you can't do the endless kunai barrages. And why do you do them? Because again, like I said, with him you're going to get the kunai collection plus. All you got to do is do 3 kills. 3 kills and you get to do the kunai storm again. With Feel for the Fallen, you're going to be able to get that energy back. Eliminations restore 6 energy over 3 seconds. You're going to get yourself, if you do those 3 kills, you're going to get 18 energy back. I've been averaging about 5 to 8 kills each time, so I instantly get all the energy back. I never really run out of energy. I just need a lot of enemies. And the other cool thing that Overtaker Hero has is he does have Dragon Slash as well, so you could change someone out for Dragon Slash. Now the one thing I was trying to do is, because we do have Smoke Bomb as well, Smoke Bomb takes a little while to refresh, but what I've been doing is I've been trying to remove Survivalist, and I've actually been putting Medicinal Fumes in here. Smoke Bomb heals allies for 10 base health per second. It's actually been working a little bit okay, and because I get another hero, I get a longer Endless Shadow. Or again, I've just been doing it both ways. Endless Shadow will give me that extra damage, so it's actually pretty cool. If we look at Endless Shadow here, Endless Shadow, after eliminating one enemy with melee weapons, enter Shadow Sense. For 4 seconds, Shadow Sense increases armor by 60 and movement speed by 15. So I've been kind of playing around with that, you know, just trying to see. But right now, this is the setup that I've been liking the most, just because, you know, it's amazing using the Kunai Storm and seeing all of these just fall out of the sky. It's amazing. It's really fun. Now, you may notice, I will say this at the end here, that I am not using Lynx. I know. A lot of people are like, well, where's Lynx? Why aren't you using Lynx? I get it. Lynx is awesome. Yes, in this setup right here, I guess, you know, putting him down here somewhere, maybe taking out monks. I could take out monks, and I could go ahead and put Lynx in here. Personally, for me, I do not like using Lynx Cassandra. She is, don't get me wrong, she's great. She's awesome. I know a ton of people like using her. Whoa. Okay, so I think my game just got... Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, I can't zoom into her. I can't zoom into her, and I can't turn her around. That's so interesting. Okay, well, we can't look at her. I know she looks awesome. The whole color changing thing is incredible, and of course, she does have hang time, which is the must-have if you're going to be doing some major damage from the air. Using Kunai Storm grants hover for 4 seconds, increases damage by 40% during hover, all damage. And hang time plus using Kunai Storm grants cover for 4 seconds, increases damage by 140% during hover. Using her as a main and then using everyone else like I showed you, you can actually even do some major damage against a level 140 smasher. It's great, but personally for me, I don't enjoy staying in the air for 4 seconds. I feel like I'm just standing there, and even though I'm attacking, unless I'm using the Desa Blaster, is it called the Desa Blaster again? I was just talking about this with someone. I was like, wait, is it called the Desa Blaster? Did I forget what that weapon is called? It is called, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Sci-fi launcher. Deatomizer. Deatomizer. Okay. I thought it was the Desiblaster. Oh my goodness. The deatomizer. Unless you're just hovering up there, just circling around using the deatomizer like crazy, or maybe the cannonade. But if you're just using the deatomizer like crazy, and you're going to spend a lot with that one, I kind of feel like it's not all that wonderful. I prefer not to use it in that sense. So for me personally, like I said, it's not my favorite way of using it. And I know some people have been saying, well, if you want to get down, all you got to do is use any of the specials, like let's say the Mythic Sword, and you can like teleport to who you are. But the whole point of using Lynx Cassandra hovering in the air is to take advantage of that extra damage, and I won't be doing that. So that's why I'm not using her in my setups. Yes, if you want that extra damage, trust me, you can use her as your commander. Using her as your commander, I would say maybe moving monks out of here, which is crazy because that's the whole point of this video, talking about monks. But moving monks out of the way, putting hero in here, and then using Lynx Cassandra like that. You know what? I don't remember. What does Lynx Cassandra have as her support, as her abilities? Lynx Cassandra has... Oh, okay. She's got Smoke Bomb, Throwing Stars, and Kunai Storm. She doesn't have Dragon Slash. I love Dragon Slash. Dragon Slash is amazing. That's why I'm in love with Hero and with Dashing Hare Ken. Using Hero and Dashing Hare Ken has been amazing because they both have Dragon Slash. It's so nice to have Dragon Slash again after using Pele Luna for so much. But that's the reason why I'm not going to be using Lynx Cassandra. Just I don't enjoy that. This has been my favorite kind of setups right now. Like I said, this is the one I've been using the most. But when I really want to do a lot of the more damage, I go in with Dashing Hare Ken as my main. The only problem, like I said, is that sometimes I won't get the 7-8 kills, so I won't be able to just spam Kunai Storm over and over again. With Hero, I can. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. No gameplay right now. If you guys do want to see some gameplay of me using these guys, let me know. I'll gladly do a couple of videos of just, you know, me playing, going through. I could do probably two videos or one video where I do use them both. And just show you guys, you know, in encampments, like a high level encampment, just how easy these guys make it for me. But I'm going to keep it there, guys. I've been using this setup too more because, I mean, I get to use monkeying around. I get to use her. So, that's kind of like that's been what I've been doing. This is the setup here that I've been using because I feel bad. I feel bad, you know, like wanting to use monks for so long, and now she's just. Why couldn't she have stunned rampaging smashers? It would have been beautiful. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am DJ2. This has been Fortnite Save the World, talking about Miss Monks, and seeing how I'm going to be using her. Unfortunately, like I said, it's sad, guys. It's really sad, but we weren't able to use her, guys. That's not her, but it's still the same feeling. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for using my creator code #EpicPartner. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you enjoy what I do on my channel, guys, if you enjoy this video, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic, wonderful day. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.